that cut off. The hadith about the Prophet saying that none of you can enter Jannah without the rahmah of Allah being with you. One of the companions stood up and asked, Ya Rasulullah, not even you? And he said, no, not even me. Not even the Rasul. So imagine, just who are you and me? Allahumma inni as'aluka al-jannatul firdaus. Ya Allah, I ask you for Jannatul Firdaus. Allahumma ajirni minan nar. Oh Allah, save me from the hellfire. And one point I wanted to mention about this is the point about shirk, right? When he said, where was that? Before? Oh yeah, here. So the first guy, he said, ما أظن أن تبيد هذه أبدا. I don't think that this will ever perish, this will ever end, right? And he said, وما أظن الساعة قائمة, and I don't think the hour, Qiyamah, will ever come. وَلَئِن رُدِدتُّ إِلَىٰ رَبِّي لَأَجِدَنَّ خَيْرًا مِنْهَا مُنْقَلَبًا. And even if I do return to my Lord, I will find a better reward, better return over there with him. He will surely bless me with more over there. And what did his friend said after that? He said, لَكِنَّهُ وَاللَّهُ رَبِّي. Indeed, He is Allah. He is my Lord. I don't deny him. I don't take away credit from him, anything. And this point, وَلَا أُشْرِكُ بِرَبِّي أَحَدًا. And I do not associate with my Lord anyone. I don't do shirk. وَلَا أُشْرِكُ. Where does shirk come into any of this? In our understanding of shirk is idol worship, right? So, where's shirk in this? He just said that, this is my garden and I don't think it will ever perish. He didn't do sajda or he didn't worship any idols. So, how is this shirk? Well, think back to the last time when we discussed shirk. Shirk isn't... Well, the idol worship is shirk, yes. It's clear shirk, right? What else is shirk? Shirk is associating any attribute of Allah. Anything. Allah is Ar-Raziq. He gives rizq. If you think anyone else can give rizq, that is shirk. Allah is Al-Wahhab, the provider, the giver. If you think anyone else can give you something truly by themselves, then that is shirk. Allah is Ar-Rabb, the Lord, right? Allah is Ilah, the only one worthy of worship. If you think anyone else, anyone with him, anyone else except him, that is something much worse. That is kufr. Anyone with him, Allah is as well, and they are as well. That is shirk. Right? That is shirk. That is clear shirk. What did this guy do? He said, this is, my garden and my descendants, my kids. They're so much greater and, I don't think they will ever end. The shirk was that arrogance, that takabbur. This is mine. This is, this is a fruit of my efforts. This is because I am so good. This is shirk. Who are you associating with Allah? Yourself. Allah is Allah is Raziq. Allah is Ar-Razzaq. Allah is Al-Mutakabbir. Allah is Al-Wahhab. All these are attributes of Allah. If you think that the garden grew because of your efforts, if you think the garden flourished because of all the time and energy you put into it, if you think that your children and your descendants and your lineage have any share in how many they are, then I am sorry, but that is shirk. You are equating yourself with Allah. That is shirk. You know, even something as simple, and I'm saying simple because we generally consider it very simple and, normal, but it's something as well accepted and considered normal in our society as showing off, as riya, is also shirk. And forget riya in worldly matters. Riya in religious matters. You normally do 10 seconds of sujood, right? Now you see someone beside you that you want to, impress. You do 15 seconds. That extra 5 seconds that you did, that's shirk. You didn't do that for Allah. If you were going to do that for Allah, you would do that in every prayer. That extra 5 seconds you did for that person. Your sajda was for that 5 seconds of sajda was for that person. You weren't worshipping Allah in those 5 seconds. You were worshipping that person. This is shirk. We need to understand that what we've been taught, that, mushrikeen are only those who worship idols, we have to expand that belief. It isn't as simple as, don't worship idols and you're safe from shirk. When Allah is mentioning qualities or distinguishing qualities of His prophets, when He is mentioning when He is complimenting and He is, praising Ibrahim alayhi salam, what did He say? That he didn't do shirk. If that is a distinguishing quality of a Nabi, then, we need to realize that if Allah is mentioning that as a distinguishing quality, as a special quality, that He didn't do shirk, Ibrahim alayhi salam didn't do shirk, in what world are you and me living in that we're thinking we don't do shirk as well? If we don't do shirk and he doesn't do shirk, how is it a distinguishing quality? It's not as simple as that. Shirk is something much wider. And there are so many forms of shirk that we don't even consider shirk. They are just considered normal in our society. That is the world we're living in right now. And we don't even realize it. Though these are the kinds of problems that we're facing. So, and lastly, takabbur. Allah says, takabbur, arrogance, pride, is my rida, my robe, my blanket. Anyone who tries to share in it, I destroy them, I annihilate them. Allah says, takabbur ridai is my rida, my robe. my gown. No one else gets a share in it. If you have a mustard seed's equivalent, a mustard seed's weight of takabbur in your heart, of arrogance in your heart, this is the hadith, you will not even be able to smell the fragrance of Jannah. Forget seeing or entering Jannah. You will not even be able to smell the fragrance of Jannah. And what is takabbur? Takabbur isn't just, I don't think Qiyamah will come. It isn't just that. That is an extreme case, sure. But it isn't just that. It is, yes, I know Allah has said this, but, right now I can't spare time for it. That's takabbur. That's you thinking that your availability and your time and your energies are more important and your priorities are more important than the word of Allah. If you can hear the adhan and not go to the masjid, that is takabbur. Because the adhan is the call of Allah. Hayya lis-salah, hayya lil-falah. 5 times a day. Allah is calling you 5 times a day. Forget the takabbur of shaitan. Allah says in the Quran that shaitan, why didn't he prostrate? Because he had takabbur. He was arrogant when he was told to prostrate, when he was told to do sajda to Adam alayhi salam. The ayah goes, فَاسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ al-malaikatu I don't remember the exact ayah. But yeah, the angels prostrated. The angels did sajda. But Iblis did not. Right? Why? Because he had takabbur. He was like, I'm better than him. Why do I have to prostrate to him? That was his thinking. And to put it into perspective, this is something I actually read on Instagram, and it really hit me. If you don't pray, your punishment will be worse than that of Iblis. Because Iblis only refused to prostrate to Adam alayhi salam. You are refusing to prostrate to the Rabb of Adam alayhi salam. To the Lord of Adam alayhi salam. Do you see this, the balance here? Forget prostrating to Adam alayhi salam. You are not even prostrating to the Rabb of Adam. Imagine your punishment on the Day of Judgment. This we need to, what we have been fed, these definitions of shirk and takabbur and kufr and all of these things, we need to actually expand our horizons by a lot. Because those definitions, while not wrong, they are extremely restrictive. They only cover a small subset of cases within that. Idol worshipping is only a small subset of shirk. Right? Being arrogant in worldly matters is just a small subset of takabbur. Blatantly denying the verses of Allah that's saying no, the Quran isn't the word of Allah and Allah isn't real, That is just a small subset of kufr. These are actually much wider terms that we need to truly understand, and only then can we fix what our when can we fix the direction of our lives. Because as long as we don't even realize what we're doing is shirk, how are we going to stop it? May Allah help us truly understand His book and His deen, and may He help us serve His deen in a way that is most beneficial for everyone. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.